Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so we getting live. We're actually live now, waiting for people to join. So this live podcast is it's actually a live stream. So I don't know, but we can get started as we wait for people to join. So we're still discussing more why literally someone has to be in Zambia. I haven't tried the nightlife in Zambia, but I believe for those who will try the nightlife, they might tell us more. Not sure how many videos I'll be able to upload on the Zambian series. I think, to be honest, I still have a lot of content that I need to put out there. And one of the content, I have over 100 GBs of content. If you've seen my previous video, I'm trying to make sure that I improve on the quality of the videos, the editing part of the video. There is need for me to have the quality. So if you see me looking, the other side is that light is coming from that other side. So someone calling. Hello? 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 Okay, so I got a call, and that call was trying to interrupt, but Nevertheless, I think we just have to continue with our live stream. So there are things that are basically important that everyone really needs to follow when you get to Zambia. According to what, of course, many people have visited Zambia. I'm not the only person who has visited Zambia, but I believe that when when people visit Zambia, they will have their own perspective or stories to tell. So what I can tell you is that when you see a number of people giving their opinions, their views about things, but to me, um, there are things that I just want to let you know that each and every time you visit a country, it's important to basically look at the cultural heritage. I know I talked about it in a number of my videos, live podcasts, uh, but it's important to because the cultural heritage, it's the one that is the melting point for the diverse culture. So we normally travel as visitors in those places to experience the traditional music, dance, art, the cuisines from various ethnic groups across Zambia. And I think that that is one of the most important thing that every person who who wants to enjoy traveling should really look up to it. Then another thing that I also find like it's very important is that when you look at markets, I know I don't visit marketplaces, but I because I really have nothing to explore there. But there is that bustling market of Lusaka, the city of Zambia. The market is called Soweto Market and then Kamwala Market. I think you can find a lot of uh, good produce and traditional crafts. I think the traditional crafts, the handcrafted things, uh, they're very important because those vibrant fabric crafts with the local delicacies, the foods, the cuisines around can give you a different experience. Because those are things you would look in when you're also visiting a foreign country. It's also good to experience the market area. But me, I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, and and also another thing that I find it very important is that when you're visiting the Lusaka city, it's also important to delve into the Zambia's historical and cultural heritage, like the National Museum of Lusaka, which has a lot of and exhibits a lot of archaeology and ethnography and, and contemporary art that is available. So all this can be visible at the National Museum. So it's very important to also look at such areas. Then I also like the fact that whenever you're out there trying to visit places, um, let's look at the outdoor recreational centers. They're very important, especially if you're trying so much to make sure that you want to enjoy outdoor activities like bird watching, hiking, picnic. If you have created friends around, you can go for picnic. And then you have that you can stay within the beautiful parks, the reserve parks within the city. Like there is Wanga Environmental Park, and then there's the Lalia Elephant Nursery. Those are the reserve parks that you can find within the Zambia. I might not pronounce them very well, Lalia, but Munda Wanga is also a park that you could literally visit and then have that best experience. Okay. Okay, I think I need to be around here. Okay. Then also we also need to look at the nightlife, the local delicacies. Let's first look at the nightlife, basically. If you're fan of night, I think night offers a lot of opportunities to very few people who prefer to do that task at night. Just like the beautiful scenes at night, and then a wide range of bars, clubs, and live music. These are places where you can socialize and then get that city energetic atmosphere where you see those vibrant people dancing, shaking, cooling out the stress a bit. Yeah. So those are the things that it's really important you can experience them in the nightlife. And uh, and there are things that like food I've already talked about it, the delicacies cuisines, including the traditional Zambian dishes like the sima, which is a maize porridge or grilled meat, and various foods with the international cuisines offered at different restaurants. You could also try some food stall. I think a few street foods are there around that I've seen, but of course, I am basically within Lusaka city, so I don't basically think I will enjoy moving in other places because of I am here basically for work. Okay, then also shopping for the ladies. I think everyone loves to shop, but when you look at shopping in general, um, there are a lot of if you have friends, you can carry some unique souvenirs that the crafted souvenirs for your loved ones, especially if you plan if you're going to return. So it's very important you do the shopping, the locally made crafts and the colorful textiles at the market, the different boutiques and shopping centers that are scattered around Lusaka. So you could literally try to pick any of them and then go and do your shopping. But it's important to get those locally made crafts, those color, textile, uh, and then try to shop in different boutiques, and then other different uh, shopping centers that are scattered across Lusaka. Then also there is what they call the historical landmark. Whenever you within any country, there are those historical landmarks. Like if you're discovering Lusaka historical landmark, basically they include the Freedom Statue, the Independence Avenue, and then there are different monuments. The Cathedral of the Holy Cross for the Catholics, which offers insight into the city's past and its journey to independence. So you could also visit those historical landmarks. They are very, very helpful. Um, Please like, share. Um, those historical landmarks are very, very important. They really, really help you to get to know the the country right through its journey to independence. Then there are these carnivals, they call them cultural festivals, that can make you be immersed into the Lusaka's cultural celebrations. This like Lusaka July horse race for those people who love horse riding, but you could take the horse race. Then there's also Lusaka International Film Festival and other various traditional ceremonies that showcase the diversity of Lusaka So it is very important if you visit some of those places, you try to move around and explore the rich cultural tapestry of 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 Lusaka. I cannot forget to also tell you about the hospitality. One of the most beautiful things that you need to experience when you are in Lusaka is that the people there are very genuine. The hospitality, they are very loving. I interacted with one lady from my hotel, and she told me about Zambia, and they're very beautiful people, loving. So even when you are within Zambia, there is that genuine and hospitality of the people. You can interact with the locals, participate in community events, and also forge a lasting relationship during your visit. So it's very important to create connections. When someone wants to go to Lusaka, you could definitely also recommend them to go to Lusaka. So those are my thoughts about Lusaka. Okay, so I want also to try to talk about the downside in you see I think just like every other city, we know like I just want to see this question coming in. There's a question here. So the question is basically, does Lusaka has its downsides from CS.org? So I think Lusaka definitely, just like any country, it has its downsides. But definitely is the traffic. When you're within the city area, just like any attraction site, the traffic congestion in Zambia, it's at peak hours. It's really very heavy. And there's a lot of delay. But also it can lead to frustrations for commuters and travelers that are trying to navigate the road, the city. So to me, the downside, whenever you are in every city, Nairobi, Harare, the Rwandan traffic is not all that. Tanzania, the chaotic traffic in Kampala. So those traffic is one of the most downside when you visit most of the cities. Then there's also air pollution. I don't know whether they do quality because of the increase in urbanization. So there's a lot of air pollution which is within Lusaka that sometimes you feel like you're not taking the natural breath, and it's annoying because the area is densely populated, and it has a lot of diverse effect onto our public health and environment. So those are the downsides of Lusaka that I see. Then there is also that thing that is annoying is that there are a lot of ongoing development efforts within Lusaka, like inadequate road network, limited public transport. The transportation literally is limited. Maybe you have to take the cabs, and then access to basic services like electricity, clean water, they are still limited. So those are the downsides. And then poverty and inequality, where you find the city areas, people are more developed. So Lusaka still struggles with issues of poverty, inequality, which I think cuts across most countries. Like I think the country that I've seen that is still poor also in it's Yaounde, Cameroon, to call a spade a spade. Yeah, they're not yet doing very well. I've been to Cameroon, but the country is still not doing very well. Uh, the poor network, most of the services. Then not forgetting about the crime rates within Lusaka. Please like the video, share it, and let's grow. I'll try to give you more of things that you need to do when you visit the foreign countries. I'm basically talking about Lusaka because I've been in Lusaka in Zambia only. And but the downside is that I've been in the hotel most of the conferences, so I never got an opportunity to move and to our places. That's why I opt always to travel on my own so that I can explore those places. So the crime rates is all over. I think all over Lusaka relatively low compared to other African countries. When you look at the petty crime such as theft, pickpocketing can occur, particularly in a crowded areas and tourist hotspots. So these are the things that are really annoying, and it's essential to visit some of the. It's actually important to be vigilant when you're trying to visit some of those places, and when you're trying also to explore the city. So it is really important for you to to take note and then um, look at that side of the country about the crime. So yeah, those are my thoughts about Lusaka. The reason why you should visit Lusaka, and then and then also the downside of Lusaka. Then also people, I don't know. There's someone who is joining. Please, could you comment? Someone has joined the live stream. Just try to comment your thoughts about Zambia. Have you been to Zambia? Tell me where you're watching from in the comment section. And maybe anything that you need to know about Zambia, Lusaka. Yeah, but I really enjoyed Lusaka. Zambia is a good place. I know a lot of people go create content, show you around the places. Please, if you not watch my video that I just posted about Lusaka, please go check it out. Into my main videos. I posted one good video that you could try to check it out. I'm trying to improve on the quality of the videos I'm editing. And then I've also put the link here in the chat. But you could check it out in my main. So thank you for joining and thank you for watching the live stream. And I just want to say peace out. I just need to let's end this live.